What's up, everybody? How's it going out there? Hope everybody's having a great day. Hope you having a great day. We're going to see who all's awake at 9 o'clock at night. 10 o'clock out on the East Coast. Damn, if you're still up, it might be time to go to bed. Thanks for stopping by. If you do stop by, be sure to smash that like button. If you're watching on a replay, thank you. Smash the like button as well. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I do not have everything set up like I need it, so bear with me. I got some weird tasting Aquafina here. I got this at Walmart the other day. It's got a weird taste to it. It's got a weird taste to it. Just saying. Just saying. Let's see. Let's get some stuff rolling here. Who all's awake? Who all's awake out there? I don't want to get too far behind on the comments, so I got to get that going. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's go fancy background. Fancy background. Let's see. There we go. Let's go my fancy cab over background. I don't know. Do I have enough computing power to do this? There we go. Fancy cab over background. Woo, woo. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Goes on for days. Days, I tell you. All right. All right. Enough goofing off. Let me get to some comments. See who all's hanging out with me. 8 Mile per Gallon Mafia's in the house. What up, Cash? Killian's channel member. Thank you. Hell to the yes. No problem. We doing it. Zach says, what up? Not much. Not much. Did anybody watch Craigslist job search this afternoon? Let me know if you got some cities that you want me to do. I was checking out Raleigh just to, I don't know, I was trying to find like a good like size city, but not like a major city. That's how I ended up on Raleigh. Let's see here. Looks like my virtual background is causing problems. Looks like I'm a robot on my end. Maybe that'll get it going. Let me see. Where's my phone at? I need to get my other accounts rolling here. Let me like my own video. Turn the volume down so I'm not that guy. Let's see here. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, I'm already there. I'm already there. I was thinking ahead today. Share. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. Let's see here. There we go. Did I lease purchase? That is the question today. No, no. I did not. I did not. There's my second channel. Everybody check out. Everybody get at a look. Thumbs up. There we go. Like it. We in the money now. Thank you very much. Akram's in the house. Akram, thank you for stopping by. Killian says just got parked in Detroit. Damn, what are you doing? Trying to get the wheels took off that truck? Don't be parking in Detroit. You gotta get out of there, dog. You gotta get out of there. Oh man. CJ Hudson says howdy, howdy. What up, CJ? Thanks for stopping by. Love 5022. Am I late for the party? Nah, we still in the early stages of this party. You haven't missed anything. We just BSing. We just BSing. Paul Harris, hey there. What up, Paul? How's it going? Um, I had CR England on the mind today. I was at a place where CR England did the outbound contract freight. Man, let me tell you, CR England has got a like I know if you have one of these if you're like a training company, you're gonna have some tore up equipment. But man, this place I was at today, every truck on that yard was like missing a bumper or a mirror or a cover for a mirror, you know, maybe not the whole mirror, but I was like that is weird, man. That they, you know, like every damn truck, really? Like I always find that odd though because it's like it, I don't know how to explain it, but it annoys me that like they get all the nice new trucks and then they destroy them. You know what I mean? I remember the first time I seen the new Volvo trucks, like it was about 3 years ago. They redesigned the Volvo with that like round, bubbly looking bumper. The very first one of those I ever seen had part of the bumper missing. It was a Swift truck, and I was like, damn, got the brand new and done tore it up. Damn it, boy. Damn it, boy. 8 mile per gallon mafia. How crazy is the railroad strike? Are they going to let it happen? It should have happened months ago, but our government doesn't like to let things happen. They like to push it off for the future and let the future deal with it. And I'm not being political, like, I'm not saying one side or the other side, or, technically it's, I gotta stop before YouTube bans me. But for me, one side is the other side. They work together at manipulating the American people. So they should have already had a railroad strike, and I don't know. I don't think it'll help trucking that much if they do it. I think it's kind of one of those things where it's just going to be, stuff's just going to stand still. I think if anything, it might hurt trucking because, uh, it's like everybody can't just switch over to hauling containers. It's not going to be that easy. Like I just don't see it helping trucking. I see it slowing down some industries. Um, it's probably not going to time out well for the holidays if they do it. So yeah. But here's the thing: the railroads want to keep being more efficient and pushing people. Then the people they keep, they're going to have to pay them more because it's a more stressful job. Um, it's a different way of life. So yeah. Let's see. Let me get through some comments. I don't want to get too far behind, but yeah, I don't think a railroad strike's necessarily good for trucking. Eric says Aquafina has a weird taste. I normally go for Aquafina. I usually like that of the major bottlers. They're the ones I'll go for. Now, if there's some Chippewa Falls available, I'm gonna go Chippewa Falls. But TG Expediter, hello. Clydesdale in the house. I'm new to your channel. Dig it. Thank you very much. I've got over 1,000 videos on the internet here on the YouTube, over 1,000 videos. So, there's always something to watch. If, I try to do like a blend. I'd like to be like what's new for the industry, news, what's going on in the industry, money, how can we make more money, what's the best way to get at the money. And that's kind of what my channel's about. So thank you, appreciate you being new. Be sure to subscribe. Paul Harris says made it to Hagerstown, Maryland. Holy moly. Appointment is 8 o'clock down the street. Damn it, boy. Damn it, boy. Coming off the West Coast. If you guys weren't watching last night, Paul just did a triangle from Maryland to Washington State down to San Diego, and San Diego back to Maryland. Come on, get you some of that. Ryan's in the house. Interstate 80 in Gold River. The Immigrant Gap is closed due to fire. Okay, didn't know that. Interstate 80 in Gold River. Okay. Mr. Mr. Schumacher's in the house. What up? What up? I just woke up from a nap like an hour. I don't know. I've been up about an hour now, but whew, man, that was a good nap. That was a good one. I was out stone cold. Sometimes that's what you need. Middle boy was struggling, says laying in bed with the wife. She cracked up about the water because she's the same way, and I make fun of her for it. I don't know. Normally I go for Aquafina, but boy, this right here tastes like it was charcoal filtered or something. It's almost got like that aftertaste of like a shot of Jack Daniels. Yeah, that's no bueno. That is no bueno. Got to drink it fast. You know what I'm saying? AKAFU in the house. Sup, Cash? Not much. Not much, man. I was watching your TikTok videos earlier. If you guys don't know, AKA's got a TikTok channel. That was pretty crazy stuff, bro. Pretty crazy stuff. Everybody, if you got TikTok, if you ever over there on TikTok, go check him out. He's got some good videos. He was hanging from a shipping container today, like doing like Ninja Warrior stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Bat One's in the house. What up, guys? What up, guys? Not much. Not much. Gary Bates in the house. Bang, boom, shaka laka. Thank you. Don's in the house. Don's got his notifications turned on. He's always on time. I appreciate you, Don. Akram says, hey. Schumacher says, how about Seattle Craigslist? Ooh, that's a good one. I might have to do that one. I'm gonna put that. Where's my phone at? I used to have a list of cities on here that I would keep track of. And I don't know if I still got that I don't know if I still got that list or not. Hey, Craigslist cities. Look at there. I still got it. And Raleigh, North Carolina was on the list. Damn it, boy. I didn't even look at this before I did it. Seattle. There we go. Seattle on the list. There's the Trucking with Diabetes. That's my second channel. If you can't get enough of me, if you watched all 1,000 videos on this channel, go over there and check that channel out. We talk about the diabetes and living on the road with the diabetes. CPAP Trucker's in the house. What up, CPAP Trucker? CR England just joined Swift and get it over with. Yeah, exactly. Hey, here's a question. Who's Heartland gonna buy next? Who's Heartland gonna buy next? Heartland needs to buy. See, they're gonna buy a company. Here's what they buy. They buy companies that are like under 1,000 trucks mostly. Sometimes they buy them bigger, but let's think of companies that are under 1,000 trucks that has good driver retention and a good a good reputation. That's what they go for, because they're not buying the company for the equipment. They're buying it for the drivers. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. That's my promo code there on the screen. If you guys are not aware of Mudflap, let me tell you a little something about Mudflap here. Mudflap is how you buy your fuel if you're an owner-operator. You download the app for free. The app costs you nothing. So you can check fuel prices for free. And it is super simple. Link it to a cashback credit card. Sorry with all the man. My brain's like on it can't wake up. And I don't want to drink caffeine. I don't want to drink a bunch of caffeine because it's 9:30 at night, my time. And I'd probably like to go back to bed at some point tonight. So, but check out Mudflap. Check out Mudflap. It's a good way to be. It's a good way to be. Let me get that off the screen. I didn't mean to put that up there, but hey, I never miss an opportunity to do a little salesman pitch. A little salesman pitch. Where am I at here? Uh-oh. My chat's jumped on me. Okay, here we go. This string live. Hello, Cash Chat. Have to hit the replay early pickup. Damn it, boy. Damn it, boy. Paul Harris says the pilot is full up. The manager was kicking out unpaid reserve parking. I knew it was going to be full, so I reserved before heading this way in the AM. Yeah, that pilot, if you're in Hagerstown, bro, you got to get a spot early. Like if you don't reserve one, I'd say you need to be there by 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, it fills up early, man. Need more truck stops in that Hagerstown area. Mark Johnson says, why do they get new trucks? Because they got money. Because that's the way their business model is shaped out. You know, they get they got big money, so they buy those trucks in bulk and they get a hell of a deal on them. And let's face it, when a truck is new, that's the best that truck's going to be most of the time. You know, you're going to get the best fuel economy out of it because the engine's new and not worn out. You know, you get the most uptime. Typically, you have less breakdowns. So it's a business plan. It's a damn good one. Paul Harris, there are too many containers to haul by trucks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you look at one of these freight trains coming across New Mexico out there. I mean, how many JB Hunt containers alone are on that thing? You know, like I think you would have problems with the chassis. It's what you'd have problems with. I mean, even if like say 30,000 trucks said, okay, containers are paying good, I'm gonna go pull containers. You got all them chassis laying around? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be good for trucking, but I'll stand by them if they need to do what they got to do to get their pay right. You know, I'm not a fan. Everybody talks about that Warren Buffett guys. Oh, he's a genius. He's a genius. I don't feel that way. I feel like he's a greedy ass, um, you know, profiteer. Honestly, now like you know, you give me all the money that I could possibly want. I could manipulate the market and I could have great returns every year. You know, it's like here's where I come from. And it's like, look at these hedge fund managers on Wall Street. I was watching a biography on one of these guys the other day, and they said they had $500 million under management, but it wasn't enough money to like support a full time hedge fund. How can you not make money off $500 million? Like you can't turn a profit with that kind of money. What it is, they need more money to manipulate the market. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's where Warren Buffett's at these days. Hundreds of millions of dollars at his disposal. And what does he do? He manipulates markets. Hell, I could win every year if I had hundreds of billions of dollars at my disposal. You don't think I could affect stock prices? Like, hell, just if they just say he's buying something, the price goes up. Um, and every time he buys something, it gets worse. Every time Berkshire Hathaway buys something, I feel like it goes down in quality. Like when they bought the Flying J. If you guys don't know, Berkshire Hathaway owns Flying J. They own Dairy Queen, Geico Insurance. They own everything. I mean, you know, they're like the biggest shareholder in like the major companies. They're not as big in it as like these index funds, but they're manipulators, is what they are. Um, so for me, like they own was it Burlington Northern Santa Fe, BNSF. They own the BNSF Railroad. Um, you know, these railroads are becoming big conglomerates. Like you know, like you hear all the time about the Canadian railroads are really big in this right now, buying up trucking companies. So, you know, um, if the people of the railroad, if they need to strike to get what they need, then I'm all for it. You know, um, that's my little rant. Ashley McGee keeps your lips off the ice mountain that comes from my aquifer. Oof, oof, Ashley McGee. I knew that water had a piss taste to it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Ice Mountain, to be honest with you. Um, I'm not. I'm not. There's a couple of them out there I don't like. Ice Mountain is one of them. Poland Springs. I'm not a fan of Poland Springs. Um, Grade 8 transportation in the house. Good evening, Cash and Chad. Heading home for the week. I'm protesting 0% inflation. Um, what about the Dow Jones Industrial today? Whoo! Anybody follow the stock market? Let me look into my stocks here. Let me see. Let me see how much money I made today. What? The Dow Jones down 4% today. Ouch. They said it was because August inflation came in at 8%. 8% inflation in August. August inflation report 2020. The Wall Street Journal. Let's see what Wall Street Journal. U.S. inflation remained high in August, it says. U.S. consumers' prices overall rose more slowly in August from a year earlier, but increased sharply. The Dow Jones ain't gonna let me read that. I don't know why I clicked on the Wall Street Journal. Them money grubbing assholes won't never let me read nothing. They always say, "Oh, you need to get a subscription." Hello, hello. That's why you put advertisements on your website. Consumer price index increased 0.1% in August, excluding food and energy. The inflation gauge rose 0.6%, both higher than expected. I'm sorry, but how can you exclude food and energy? It's like, you know, two of the things you got to have to live. Costs were driven by increased food, shelter, medical care services, offsetting a sharp decline in gasoline prices. Yeah, let me tell you what's going on with gasoline right now. Gasoline prices are down because of the election. Diesel prices are still up. If you notice that, yeah, yeah. It's the hidden tax. The American people don't understand diesel is a hidden tax because diesel is priced into everything you buy. Hashtag facts. I mean, that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Shannon Thomas trucking in the house. What up, Shannon? Matt Stars in the house. 3 Bunk. What about multiple trainees? Yeah, that's what they do over there at CR England. They got a bunk that goes like right up here. And you know what I mean? They're gonna train you. They're gonna train you. Yeah, boys, come on with it. Classic car guy garage. What's up, Cash? Digging your channel. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Be sure to smash that like button. Bam, bam, bam. You know what it does. Don't cost you anything. I like when YouTubers say that. Smash the like button. It don't cost you anything. I wish it did. I wish there was a way I could make it cost you. No, I'm just saying. Oh, Zach says Poland Springs or Nestle water will never drink. Aquafina, that's poor man's water. Yeah, yeah, Aquafina. I'm poor. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you about it. Until I got like independent wealth, I consider myself poor. Until I got money where I can tell everybody to go f themselves for the rest of my life, then I'm broke. You know what I mean? Sean says, "Are you officially CR England now?" Hell to the no. Hell to the no. Um, Killian's Cash today. I had a life-changing event take place, and let me tell you, it's very interesting. Almost seems as if I may be the luckiest man alive. Was going to ask you to join the live for a few. Yeah, you can come in. Let me handle some business here for a second, folks. Let me find this damn scallywag here. I can't never remember what I got him in my phone under. There he is. There he is. There we go. Oh shit! I forgot to get the damn link. I got to get the link first. Copy link. Zing, bam, boom. Nathan Killians. There we go. There we go. Let's see what this hillbilly's got to say. But honestly, I'm damn war slap out. Oh, you better get in here, you scallywag. Casey Jones, come on with it. That's right. Come on with it. M boys, come on with it, M boys. CJ Hudson said, all jokes aside, how about T-Mobile working out for you? Okay, here's my 1 month take. I just got my second bill. Here's my 1 month take on T-Mobile. They drop calls. they drop calls more than anybody I've ever had. Maybe AT&T similar. I used to have AT&T, then I have Verizon, and I went back to no, wait. I had Verizon for years, and then I had AT&T, and then I went to Straight Talk with the Verizon network, and now I'm at T-Mobile. So here's the thing: the internet with T-Mobile is unbelievably fast, when you got it. But there are times, like like here's the thing with T-Mobile: if it says 5G, boom, boy, you set. You gonna have your internet will load so damn fast. Like you could download a movie in 2 minutes. Like you got some speed on that internet. But if it says 4G, you might as well have nothing. Like they got nothing on 4G. And like today, I was at a shipper and I was trying to make a phone call and it was annoying because I was trying to talk to a broker and they were like, "Well, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you." I look at my phone. I got LTE. What is it, T-Mobile? What is it? It's like, do I have it or do I not? So, my take on T-Mobile, um, I like it, but it's definitely nowhere near perfect. That's kind of where I'm at with it. I'm thinking about setting up the Straight Talk on my old phone again, just so I can maybe like link them together with like some sort of app where like I can use my phone number on both somehow. I don't know if that's possible, but because there are times when that T-Mobile, man, they just got nothing. But that Straight Talk with Verizon, like the internet was slow, but you could make a phone call no problem. You always had good cell service, and very rarely did you ever drop a call. T-Mobile, you just be cruising down the road and then, bam, you ain't talking to nobody no more. Paul Harris says, I was listening to Armchair Expert on Spotify. David Arquette. Oh, who's that guy? Is that the guy from the wrestling movie? Buys fire engines and either donates them to communities that can't afford them. He also treating area with fire retardant near highways. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. Interesting. He has 30 plus engines and tankers. Damn, boy. I may just do a video on the whole situation in the morning. Crazy day, though. Ooh. All right. All right. Did you survive a weird lot lizard today? I feel like that's what's going on. I feel like maybe you got tangled up with a lot lizard and, you came out on top. Grade A Transportation Heartland is buying out DIY. Yeah. Heartland's on the move. Who do you think? Who do you guys think? I'm trying to think of a good like mid-range carrier that's got a decent um it's got a decent reputation. Hmm. Hmm. So, um yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I can't think of anybody right now right off the top of my head. What about a GP Transco? You think Heartland would buy GP Transco? You guys let me know about that. What do you think about that situation? Scott Cook says, LOL, looking up at the guy speechless when he says, want to meet my silverware. Wow. Okay. Marty says, when you said your fuel is 63 cents a mile, add your DEF plus reefer plus the tractor, then how much per mile? Oh, I don't know. I go by the fuel of the truck. I tell you the reefer is something that like I don't know. I tell you my miles I run every week, and I tell you the amount of reefer that I buy. So you could, and I do the DEF also. You could do that calculation yourself if you wanted to. The information's out there. I'm not hiding anything. It's just people don't want to get into the number. They don't want to get into the math of it. Like math is boring on the internet. If I sit here, let me pull up my calculator. Let's do some math. Everybody tunes out. Nobody wants to hear that. Mark the milkman's and asked Cash. I'm headed up to Interstate 1964, Holland, Michigan, And thanks for the videos and the lives. Thanks for the Craigslist video today. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad people are enjoying that. I've I recorded that like 3 times, man. I earned that one. I earned that one because I recorded it and the video was bad. And then I recorded it and the audio was bad. And then I got about 10 minutes into it and then somebody called me. Finally, the 4th time I got it. I got it. So yeah, I could start popping those out a little more here than usual. Oh, okay. I 196 towards Holland. Okay. Toward Highland, Michigan. Ryan says that's why you see step deck pulling containers because there's not enough chassis. Yeah, you do see a lot of that. Um, Sean says Buffett just a old greedy bagger likes people to gather around for crumbs. Yeah, yeah, he likes he's one of those like he likes everybody to worship him, and I don't think he's that good at what he does. I mean, it's like he got started because all the farmers needed somewhere to put their money. And you start out with a bunch of money, and oh hey, I bought a insurance company. Well, hell, if you can afford a car insurance company, you got money. That's one of those things like I can't just go out and buy a car insurance company. You know what I mean? You need millions and millions and millions of dollars to do that. Like, I don't know. I just don't see him. I mean, he's good. You can't be worth $100 billion without, doing something right. But, like I look at those guys that have like a stellar track record of picking stocks. And I'm like, how much BS is involved in that? Because like, stocks are they're so random. How can you pick winners year after year after year after year? Seems like to me there's something going on there. You ever watch that show Billions? It comes on Showtime. Billions. Um, yeah. I didn't pay for Showtime. I got a free sample of it, and I watched all the episodes on it. I watched all those Billions. Not the last season where the main guy left, but I kind of see that as being a lot of truth in that show. Like those hedge fund billionaires, they pay for the information. They pay for inside information, and they get away with it. You know, a lot of that going on. A lot of that going on. Mark the Milkman, I'm here in Canton, Michigan, right near Detroit, but parked in a safe spot, or so I think. Yeah. Don't ever assume it's safe, dog. Keep your head on a swivel. Walk in a zigzag pattern. I recommend it. Hey, Alex Express, Shorts Plus in the house. Hey, hey. Warren Buffett. Oh, it's a lot of railroads. Yeah, yeah. Quarry Buffett owns a lot of railroads. Okay. Um, let's see. Mark the Milkman says Sage was talking about on his podcast today about the railroads going on strike. What do you think? Yeah, I kind of laid it out there a minute ago. I don't think it's necessarily going to be good for trucking. I don't think it's just going to add a bunch of capacity to trucking real quick. Um, it's going to be a mess to unravel it if they do go on strike. But I stand by them. I mean, if they need to strike to get what they need, then they got to do it. The nurses are having a big strike in Minneapolis right now. You know, um, it's just the way it is. Like these companies, they put corporate profits above people. You know what I mean? Like I know someone that is a nurse right now, and it is like astounding how disrespectful they are, the corporation and the higher ups to these people, the nurses, the people working on the ground level. It's unreal. It's unreal. And then like, they ask for a raise because they're working 30 hours of overtime a week. Not everybody wants to work 70 hours a week, but they say, oh, well, we ain't got enough people to work. We need you to work. Well, how about a fat ass bonus? How about that? How about the guy in charge? How about the CEO gets a big ass bonus every year, right? $1 million bonus or whatever, $100,000 bonus. How about I get one like that too? How about I get myself a good $10,000 bonus? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's how I look at it. Matt Starr says, you did a lease purchase for CR England, not to be negative, but did you go to a deplendery somewhere? I don't know what that is. Dependery? I don't know. I'm not a very good. I'm not literate, so I don't know what that word is. No, I didn't lease on to CR England. I was at a CR England hellhole today. It was a big distribution center, and CR England had the outbound freight, and I just got me thinking. Just got me thinking. Um, Plus, hey, people love clicking on the thumbnail when I got a big mega carrier in there, so why not? Marty says, I'm not sure if it's a U.S. or Canadian railroad. One of them is owned by Britain. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Canadian National Railroad. I don't know. No, no. Unknown says, why does this make me happy? Oh, because I don't know. You talking about this show? The show? Because it is fun. It is fun. 76 people in the house. Everybody smash that like button for me. Paul says Margaritaville Cruise Lines is giving military and first responders free cruises, limited availability per cruise. There you go. If you are military or first responder, uh, check that out. Check that out. Scott Cook says, do you think any mega carriers will go under? God forbid, but if so, who would you like to see go? Western Express. Later. Like, I don't think they do anything good for this country. I don't think they do anything good for the industry. I think they are a wet blanket on the industry. And I'm only speaking on Western Express because I went there for 3 weeks. I worked there for 3 weeks, and it is just a godforsaken hellhole. That's what it is. It is everybody there. All the people that work for Western Express were the most disrespectful, condescending assholes I've ever met. I mean, it is the culture that is Western Express. They look at you like you are not worthy of Western Express. And it is such a shithole. Like everything there is a shithole. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I try not to mix words. I try not. Yeah, I want people to know where I stand. I got no problem with it. Um, But that's just, I say them because I know them. Now, there's others that are probably like Western Express, but I haven't been there personally, so I'm not going to tear them down. Um, like, I started at USA Truck. USA Truck's not perfect. They're not great, but at least, like, it was a different atmosphere. Like, they wanted, when I was there, oh, excuse me, when I was there, it was like, at least they were nice to the drivers. You know, at least they talked to the drivers like they were, part of the company. Western Express is like they act like there's two different standards or two different people. There's the drivers, and then there's the other people that work for Western Express. And if you're a driver, you're not worth a damn. Like, get out of our hair. Like, how dare you come in here and say something's wrong with our equipment? You know what I mean? Like, give me a truck that's got a bald ass tire on it, and I go in and I say, hey, that tire looks bald to me. I don't think that's gonna pass DOT. I mean, literally flat spot on the tire that's got no tread on it, and I'm like, that ain't gonna pass DOT. And they're like, well, it just did, and I'm like, what? Your mechanic, DOT'd that and said that was okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no thank you. Get out of there. Get out of there if you're at Western Express, guys. And it's one of those things. Everybody that's at Western Express right now could find a better job if Western Express went away. I have no doubts about that. Marty says, your direct customers, what are you seeing for fuel surcharge? I don't have any. I don't have any fuel surcharge. Matt Starr says Vanderbilt was the railroad king. Yes, Commodore Vanderbilt was pretty good at it. Paul Harris, wow, Buffett owns Shaw Flooring. Yeah, they own everything, dude. Like they're just one of those companies. Like once you get so big, you can't lose because you buy everything. Oh, that's doing good. That makes profit. Buy it. Oh, that's doing good. That makes money. Buy it. You know, Jerome Jones in the house. What up, Jerome Jones? Big money. Unknown says I had a older cousin who was a stock or commodity broker assistant for Baltimore Gas and Electric, and I was an electrician. They would never hire me, so for the rest of my life, I hate stocks. Okay. Um. Yeah. Sometimes it works like that. Salty Buzzards in the house. Whoa, 3 bunk training session. Woo. Lala, don't drop the soap. No kidding. We only get one shower, so all three of us got to get in there. But the beauty of it is we can wash each other's back. We can wash each other's back. Wink, wink. George Wilson's in the house. What up, George Wilson? How you know? How you know? CR Welfare? Yeah. Yeah, CR the welfare. Stavros in the house. Looks like truck prices are back to normal. 2017 Freightliner Cascadia, $39,000. Where are you seeing that at, Stavros? Hook a brother up. Let me know where that's at. Ryan says Verizon is for the win. I've had zero problems with them. Best in the business. I did have some problems with Verizon. That's why I'm not there anymore. But they do have some okay service. It was a little slow. The internet was a little slow. I was having some problems with that. Like I had service, but the internet was just so slow it was unusable. Unknown says, well, if you're thinking about going back to Straight Talk, it sucks. Yeah, Verizon bought Straight Talk, so Verizon. That's why I left Straight Talk because Verizon bought them and it went like I was killing it with Straight Talk for about a year and a half, hell, probably even 3 years. I was at Straight Talk and it was doing great. Then Verizon bought them, and it instantly went to shit. I was like, okay, I'm out. I'm out. Let's see. Barbaristic blends in the house. What mileage on an average do you rebuild an X15 Cummins engine? You rebuild an engine when it needs it. You know what I mean? I don't know, like every engine's gonna be so different. Was it ragged out? Was it hauling light loads? There's such a difference. Most of the time you want to base that on oil consumption, blow by, oil consumption, stuff like that. That when it's drinking and burning oil, that's when it needs to be done. Um, a nails in the house says, Cash, what have you been averaging lately? What, my weight? Heavy, fat. I don't know what you mean by that. What you mean by that? Let's see. TA dedicated. Come on. He came on. CJ Hudson won't lie. If this turns into a math class, I'll probably go to bed. Yeah, people don't like it when I sit around and do math. Um, Ross says, I disagree. If you broke down all the numbers in a concise way with visuals, I'd watch. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It just depends. Some people would like it, some people wouldn't, you know. I used to do the numbers on the screen and I used to break things down more and nobody watched it. You could watch the graph on when people stopped watching and it was right when all the math hit the screen and bid just went. So I cut a lot of it out. YouTube's about views. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I do YouTube to make a money. To make a money. You know what I mean? I put a lot of time into this. I've been cranking out videos for 4 years now, and you know, it's my part-time job. This is my side hustle. YouTube is my side hustle, and because when I was local, I used to Uber and Lyft and do Amazon deliveries, and I'm a side hustle type guy. You know what I mean? I'm a worker bee. I'm a worker bee. I like to put in work. So, that's what I do with YouTube. YouTube's my side hustle because I can't really do much else because I'm out on the road. So this allows me a side hustle. So I got to focus on the views, like I got to make people happy. Are companies still desperate for drivers? Yes, 100%. Bad companies will always be desperate for drivers, and good drivers will always have a job. Write that down. Somebody put that in a quote book. Um, Clydesdale says, "What do you know about KLLM? May go there in January." Um, my thoughts on KLLM is check out Leonard Express. Leonard Express. They do training. They start you out minimum pay at Leonard Express. Minimum pay is 58 cents a mile. I think I'd rather see you go to Leonard Express than to go to KLLM. Now, you might do better off at KLLM. I don't know. I'm not telling. I don't know much about them, to be honest. But just start out as a company driver if you do. I know they're one of those companies. They push that lease purchase, man. They want everybody to be in a lease purchase. So yeah, check out Leonard Express. Uh, Leonard, Leonard Express. Hey, and also, if you'd like some Cash is King merch, like a sticker, like I got stuck on my cabinet right here, that lovely sticker right there. Cash is King merch tent down below. Be sure to smash the like button and all that on the way down. Leave comments and whatnot. Oh, there he is. Evening Cash and chat. Are you available? You want a link, bro? You want a linky link? You want a sausage link? Hi Boonster in the house. Hey Cash. Ooh, what up? What up? Paul Harris says, I saw so many chassis in the yard stacked 3 or 4 high, but I do hear that they are short chassis. Don't know why they are idle. Yeah. It a lot of that is like, you know, a matter of like moving them around the country, like they'll have too many chassis in one spot and not enough in the other. Um I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe they do have enough chassis for everybody to go pulling containers. I wouldn't mind if people would go pulling containers because here's the thing. Um, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'd like to see some people leave the reefer game, honestly. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean about it, but, everybody flooded into reefer right after, that C word happened. And, it's a little thick in here right now. I think we could do with some people leaving. So yeah, grab you a flatbed and go pull some containers. That's another thing they could do if they didn't have enough chassis. Like you could at least move the containers from one shipping yard to another shipping yard, even just on flatbeds. You wouldn't have to have um, chassis to move that from yard to yard. You can put those on flatbed. Boo, Billions was fire. Yeah, bro, Billions was fire. Yeah. Love that show, man. I did a little backdoor situation with Amazon Video. Amazon Video had a promotion where you could get Showtime for free for like a month. And man, I watched every episode of Billions like in a weekend. That show's a banger. Ryan says, Cash, if you're driving in the morning, 6 a.m., what radio station do you listen to? Oh, I'm not a radio guy. I'm not a radio guy. I will probably be listening to this live show. I'll probably be listening to this live show on a replay. Probably what I will be doing. I like to listen to them. I like to hear the flow of them. If certain things work, I'll put it in again. If I don't like certain things, I'll edit it. I take my YouTubing very serious. I do. Every day hustle at it. Every day we hustle. Gary, Paul, did you see the FedEx driver parked blocking the reserve parking? He was sitting in Subway eating while they were telling him to move. LOL. He left mad after they called his company. Whoo, call your company. Yeah, these people, man. I mean, if you hungry, You know, maybe he had some low blood sugar. I think his big boss told him to leave. Yeah, they should. They should, man. I'm glad Pilot takes that serious, honestly. Because it's a pain. You pay for parking and you don't get parking. Ed's in the house, tuned into your show, and I find myself thinking, where do I find Diesel? Diesel! Diesel! Oh, man. Diesel. Cash, what's better? Get payment, W-2, 1099. Um, Depends on your situation, honestly. I mean, I can't give a blanket statement for it. I think for most people, you're better off being W-2. If you're going to be an employee, I'd be W-2, unless they pay me really damn good. Now, if you're going to pay me a crazy amount of money to be 1099, I'm going to be 1099. You know, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm saying my situation. Um, yeah, where's that truck at, Stavros? Oh, you got the drop on them. Let's see. Hot Dave's in the house. Mega clickbaiter, master clickbaiter. LOL. Yeah, got to get them in the house, dog. We got 85 in here. 85 still ready to go. Super chat button down there if anybody's interested. Right beside where you leave a comment, little dollar sign. Bam. Bam. Come on with it. I gave Fake Trucking his wrench back. I don't know if anybody saw that or not. Hey, Fake Trucking, loving in the house. What up? Ryan says there's a hiring strike right now everywhere. You fill the application, you get an interview, only to find out you got the client from that interview. You filled out the application, you immediately. Okay. Uh, that was a mouthful. Hot Rod Dave, that's what she said, by the way. Hot Rod Dave says, I knew you didn't do that. No, we ain't got no damn CR England. Come on, man. Come on, man. Fake Trucking, come on with it. Where you at? Ryan Peters says, immediately get declined because I know people filled out an application, the same one you filled out. Oh, okay. Yeah, some places play them games. You know, I see it. I see it all the time. Paris, as they say, we are short 80,000 truckers. How can we handle containers? Impossible. We're not short no 80,000 drivers. Why are rates so bad if we're short 80,000 truckers? Now these crap carriers, they're short truckers because they don't pay them and they don't treat them right. Um, Good luck to the railroad people. Truly, how many people are involved? Give them money. Yeah, how about some Cuba Gooding Jr.? Yeah, I mean, that's a hard job, you know? Like, I don't know. People are forgetting the only way this capitalism works is for the few to pull all the strings and the majority to slave away till they die. And it will not change. Come on with it. I'm not anti capitalism, I'm anti crony capitalism. That's the problem. When you've got everybody helping everybody, it's a good thing. But when you got a few people that only help a few people, then you got crony capitalism. You know what I mean? You elect me king. You elect me king right now. I tell you the first thing I do. First thing I do. Number one, lobbying is illegal. Lobbying's illegal. There's no pay to play in this country anymore. We're not going to have a system where if you've got billions of dollars, you can get away with whatever you want to get away with. Ain't happening no more, bruh. Number two thing we're doing, your politicians will no longer be able to trade stocks. If you get elected, you can put your money in an ETF, but you can't actively trade stocks as a politician. Your brother can't trade stocks on information you give them. That would be insider information, and that is illegal. Ask Martha Stewart about it. You know, that'd be the first few things I'd done. I'd knock those two right in the head. And then we'd have strict term limits. You know, and I would have it where voting Voting would probably be like you would vote with a text message, or you would vote online or something. Um, and you would have to be an American citizen to vote. Some people might say that's racist or whatever, but that's the way I would do it. George Wilson, do you think truck drivers will rise to the occasion when the railroad shut down on Friday? I think we'll help out a little bit, but I don't think it's necessarily going to be a great thing for trucking. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be messy. If the government allows it. Ryan Peterson says Western Express is another reason why you don't see them on Bonehead Truckers Weekly. Is Western Express is another reason why you see them on Bonehead Truckers. Yeah, yeah, they treat their people like crap. Like they are a star on Bonehead Truckers. Yeah, yeah, because the people that stick around, like I put up with it for about 3 weeks, and I was like, I'm a CDL holder. I am kind of a coveted commodity in this economy. And you should think of this way too, like I always say, acknowledge your value. Um, so, you got a CDL in your pocket, you're a commodity. And don't think of that as a bad thing. Everybody's a commodity for something. I mean, if you go to work at Burger King, you're the commodity of, your time is your commodity. That's what you are. So I said, I'm a commodity in this market. Number one, I should be getting paid better and treated better. And I told Western Express, I'm going to park your truck on the yard. I'm going to give the key to whoever's working in the office because I dropped it on a Sunday. And it said, I'm going to give the key to somebody in the office and I'm out. And that's what I did. And yeah, I got the person's name that worked in the office. I got their name before I gave them the key, by the way, because you don't want to run into one of those things. Well, I'm not going to give you my name. I was like, I talked to them for a minute. I was like, oh, yeah, what's your name? And they told me, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to give you this key because I'm quitting. I'm out. This place sucks. I hope it burns to the ground. I hope a tornado hits it. Um, I'm just saying, prayer does a lot. I pray a tornado hits Western Express for their evil doing. No, I didn't really say that. I don't wish bad on people. I do what's best for me. I just left, like no reason to like, get all mad and go off on anybody. I cleaned their truck out when I left. That truck was cleaner when I left it than when I picked it up. Scott says, I can see Frey Miller being bought out. That's a good one. Frey Miller. Uh, Frey Miller. That is a damn good one. But that when I said Frey Miller, that gave me one in my head. Who am I thinking of? Dang it. Frey Miller. Frey Miller. Frey Miller. Frey Miller. I can't think of it. As soon as I don't know why Frey Miller made me think of another one. Matt Starr says, "Oh boy, from Bonehead Truckers doesn't look Western Express." Yeah. I saw that guy that does the Bonehead Truckers in Dallas one time at a Love's. I didn't bother him. I was just like, yeah, I've seen that guy before. Boss Bob in the house. Western Express may be good if you're a felon and nobody else will take you. Yeah, yeah, but even if someone's a felon, okay, they done their time. They done their time. Why treat them like garbage? That's what I don't like about Western Express. The way they treat people, it's just uncalled for. It's uncalled for. KG team showers. Hell yeah, we're going 3 deep on the showers. Marty says, imagine 3 lesbians in a truck. Huh. Ooh. Wow. Dang. Okay, I got to stop imagining that. Okay. Cold shower. I'm going to need a cold shower real quick. Somebody spritz me with some cold water. Oh man, Stavros Diamond Truck Sales, Bakerfields, California. Yeah, I think you got a rare one off there, Stavros. That is not the normal. Most 2017 Cascadias I'm seeing are like 600,000 miles, and they want $85,000 for them. That's more what I'm seeing. Scott Cook, T-Mobile bought out Sprint. Yes, they did. They merged it up. They merged right on up real nice. Gary Bates built me a toolbox thingy majig on a flatbed today in the pilot parking lot. Dammitboy. That's who was making all that noise while I was trying to sleep. uh, Allen's in the house. 422 for diesel today in West Virginia. Best I've seen here in a long time with my discount. Come on with it. With it. Buck and trucking. I love math. Keep them coming. Okay. Hey, maybe we will incorporate some more mathematics. CJ Hudson says math in a video fine, but not in a live. Yeah, okay. All right, I get you. Cash, you mean you don't do this to help people? I do this to help people. I do. I can accomplish more than one goal with this, but um, you know, I do it for money. Like I like to help people, but I'll be honest with you, if YouTube paid me nothing, like I don't make a lot on YouTube. Don't get it twisted. I don't make a lot. But if YouTube paid me nothing, I'd have a hard time sitting here doing all this work for nothing. Now, is it a bonus to help people? Yes, it is. It is a bonus. I love, especially like new people coming into the industry. If I can help them dodge, a trip to Western Express, oh, I'm so happy I can do that for you because I know the torment I just saved people. Let's see. Paul says there's a Cascadia that in Landstar that has over 1 million miles using a oil bypass system. Hasn't changed the oil in the past 250,000 miles. It has a Mercedes engine. Estimated savings $175,000. Yes. My DD15 has an oil bypass system. Most newer trucks, I keep saying my truck's newer trucks have bypass systems on them. Paul Paris says 175,000, including oil changes and end frame that didn't happen. Okay, yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one. Thanks, brother. Yeah, no problem. Leonard Express is on the list. Yeah, check out Leonard. I think you'd be impressed with Leonard. They have really nice equipment. That is one thing. Every time I see a Leonard Express truck at one of these warehouses, I'm like, it's typically a really, really nice truck. They're aerodynamic trucks. They're not going to run hood trucks. They're in it for profit. But yeah, I think I'm losing my voice here. Hot Rod Dave says my buddy did KLLM lease purchase, owned a truck outright in 2 years. He ran hard for those 2 years. Yeah, was he training? I know if you train there, you can do really good. But man, training people on a lease purchase is like, what's that truck look like in a few years? You can get a step deck with a container locks. Yes, for sure. For sure. Cash, I never got the link to join. Not sure if it just didn't send or you sent it to the wrong person. Can't keep my eyes open. Call you in the morning. You see, did that go through? Did that go through? It sent fake trucking one too. Yeah, dog. It said it went through 39 minutes ago. So I don't even know. But anyway, sleep well. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do this for much longer. I think I'm losing my voice. Paul Harris says the freight I have to keep on my trailer came from a container in San Diego, now in Maryland. What I brought to Washington State was cross-docked to my trailer. Yeah, there could be a lot of that. That's the way I see it happening more, than us moving containers. There'll be a lot more cross-docking. Uh, everybody loves reefer. Yeah, a lot of people got into it and they didn't realize what they were getting into. Because I used to see a lot of guys on YouTube around that time, and they were like, God, I'm waiting forever at these warehouses, and I'm like, bro, you're doing reefering. You're at freaking CNS Wholesale. Yeah, you're gonna be there a while. You at Associated Grocers. Good luck with your life. Paul Harris says, LOL. Yes, he made it hard to park in my reserve spot. He was directly in front of me, but I applauded him as he left. I hope he was embarrassed. Oh, those guys that like that, they don't care. You're living in their world, man. I can't stand people that act like that. Stavros Cash, you need diesel shirts. And where's Building 5? Bravo, sir. Thank you. I will make that happen. I promise I will make that happen. Gary Bates, he was pissed when he walked out the door. He said to nobody, All right, I'm leaving. Yeah. Yeah, we're voting Cash is King, no doubt, no doubt. We need truckers to protest and shut down. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think we got it as bad as some, but I don't know. I wouldn't be against it. I wish some people would. Joe Gampa's in the house. Allie's in the house. Josh says that's right. I don't have an MBA, but I do have a CDL. Yeah, hey, that's a good way to be in this life. GPS, I've been saying that same thing. Or Western Flyer Express. Okay, talking about getting bought out. I can see that. National carriers. Is national carriers, are they like an independent, or are they tied to the beef? National beef. I've wondered because I thought about national carriers a minute ago, but I was thinking like, because aren't they the elite fleet? Isn't that what it's called, the elite fleet? Um, yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Carol Fulmer. That's the one I was thinking of. Carol Fulmer. Who's gonna buy out Carol Fulmer? Hashtag Team Showers JP says, yeah. Hashtag Team Showers. We're in this together, as they say. Paul Harris says my DM is wet behind the ears. 2 weeks on the job and minimal training. I don't get why companies do better training. 35 drivers is too many for 2 weeks on the job. Yeah, if I was a manager, yeah, that's a stressful job to have as well. You get certain drivers that take everything out on you, and man, that can be a long day. Um, Paul Harris says, I give him 10 trucks and then train him. Then 2 weeks, add 10, 6 weeks, add 50. Yeah. Yeah, you got to let them get rolling a little bit. Barbaristic Blend says, not all lesbians are butch. Yeah. Hey, in my fantasy, the thing I was thinking about a minute ago, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. uh, Boss Bob says, hey, what happened to the Craigslist job search? Always found those very interesting. I put out one today. I put out a Craigslist job search today. Raleigh, North Carolina. I was looking at some jobs out of Raleigh, North Carolina. I got to tell you, them people that deliver the Freightliners out of the Freightliner factory over there, that is good money, man. Let me tell you. I didn't realize they made that kind of money doing that. That's like a pension plan job. That's like a union thing, I guess. Um, Bugatti the trucker in the house. Yo, how was you last week, gross? I did pretty good last week. I was on that Minnesota to Maryland and back. I've been doing like 70, 71, 7,200. They give me an extra $100 on the way back if it's a frozen load. So some weeks it's worth 71, some weeks it's worth 72. Um, I am down in Florida this week. I took a weekend load to Florida, and let me tell you, oh God, that thing paid like a beast. Paid like a beast, as it should. Honestly, though, I mean, right? If you're going to Florida, you got to get the money going in. Um, why is everyone in trucking called Express? Yeah, yeah. Express. That's what they ought to name a trucking company. I'm Express. I don't know. It's like Express. If you're like if you move household goods, your van lines. If you do like LTL work, most of the time you're motor freight. What is motor freight or cartage? Um, just trucking in the house. Know your worth. We were just talking about something very similar to that. If you got a CDL in your pocket, make sure you didn't get taken advantage of. Um, yeah, for sure. Thanks for stopping in, Just Trucking. Paul Harris says I worked for Carol Fulmer. Yeah, that's one of those that's one of those companies that's been around forever. Um, you know, so makes me wonder. Makes me wonder. Um, Just Trucking, my boy, what's good? What's good? Hey, Cash, do you think Millis Transport is still be around for much longer, being bought out by Heartland, or will they fade out? Um, yeah, I think that's going to blend in eventually. I do. I do. Um, Jumping over to Sterling's live. Okay, is Sterling live? Hang on a second. Let me see what that scallywag's doing. Sterling. Talking about Sterling. Free candy live stream. Watch out, or greater risk heart attack with Sterling. Okay. I like those yellow glasses he's got. I feel like somebody else has got yellow glasses. Um, oh man. Sterling's my boy. Sterling's my boy. I have a computer science degree, which was completely useless to me. My CDL is what was actually useful. Sometimes that's the way it is, you know. I lived in rural Tennessee when I got my CDL, and let me tell you, there weren't many jobs within 100 miles that paid anything. Truck driving was kind of the way to be. Scott says, "Oh, poor Smith Transport, LOL. Those nice trucks and trailers, yeah, they gone. They gone." Bugatti, 5-6 days, 2,800 miles or so. Florida, you're going to deadhead 400 miles out empty. I am not. Get this. Get this. I'm picking up at the same place I delivered at today, and I'm getting $2.79 a mile to come out of Florida. $2.79 a mile up to Atlanta, and then I'm going to reload in Atlanta for a load going straight back to Minnesota. But the load coming out of Florida up to Atlanta is paying $2.79 a mile, and there's no deadhead. I'm literally picking it up at a place I was at today. I'm about 6 miles away right now. I got to pick it up in the morning, or excuse me, I pick it up tomorrow, like afternoon. Like I think the appointment's at 1 p.m. and then it's got to be in Atlanta in the morning. So, or not in the morning, but the next morning. What is today? Tuesday? Tuesday, Wednesday? Yeah. But yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good with it. I wouldn't have came down here if I didn't have some insight on it. You know what I mean? Um, like I know we've got stuff down here. That's the only reason I came down here. I wouldn't have came down here, you know. And plus, you know, it's like even if I did have to deadhead out, I came in at almost 450 a mile. So, you know, coming in at 450 a mile, if I've got a deadhead to Atlanta, I deadhead to Atlanta. You know, hell, if I got a deadhead back to Chicago, I deadhead back to Chicago. You know what I mean? Came in real nice, real nice. So, let's all jump over to DIY's place and see what's going on. Is DIY live too? What are we talking about here? I don't think DIY is live. DIY Simi. I do not think he is live. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. If you think they're more entertaining, go watch them. Sky says, I think once the truck is on the road, it's over. It will never be the same again. But if I did buy used small mom and pop trucks or maybe an old Ashley Furniture Kenworth or Volvo used, yeah, isn't that what Just Trucking did? Didn't he used to have an Ashley Furniture truck? By the way, did you know anything about Beacon Transport? The one out of Nashville, Beacon Transport, like the black trucks with the little yellow lighthouse on them. I never heard anything bad or really good out of them. I never knew anybody directly that worked there. Doesn't seem like a bad place though. I mean, you know, they're kind of under the radar, and that a lot of times that's a good thing in trucking. Just being under the radar. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Let's see here. Let's see her. Um, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna hop off of here. I'm gonna drop a link to Sterling's chat. If you want to follow, go over there and watch a Sterling. Let me see if I can share this. Look at all these scallywags. Oh, Shannon Thomas Trucking. Look at her over there. Let's see here. Let me get a link to this thing. Bam. Copy. Copy. Yeah, everyone have a great night. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. We're out of here, guys. Everybody click that link. Go over there to Sterling's chat. Put a poop emoji in the chat. Let him know that you're in there. And there we go. There we go. Everybody go over there. We're out of here. Later, guys. Stay healthy and protect your CDL. Yes, that's a good one to leave on. Pony Boy. Stay healthy, protect those CDLs. And everybody click that link there. Go over there, check Sterling out. Go over there and watch a little Sterling. All right. We out of here. Bye, everybody.